Hi, this is JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Dark Spring Boston, for hosting this wonderful fall feature and including FrostofDoom. I have a couple more songs for you. This next one is a song about my cat, and it's called Lydia Hates Kisses. And it's especially important today because it's Lydia's birthday. So happy birthday, Lydia.
Thought
share, subscribe. So we're Once Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which, by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock. Shopperville! Da-da-da-da-da-da, Shopperville! Go buy stuff!
Thank you, this is Tom from
In your darkest America, demand your OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. OVV, Once virtual venue. Your favorite bands, the Once nightclub. All online, 24 hours a day, new shows every week. Zoom, Facebook, YouTube. Now in stereo. Tell your computer, grab your mobile device, tell them, I want my OVV.
TERRORforms. 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 We are 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 TERRORforms. TERRORforms. We are TERRORforms. We are TERRORforms.
Thank you guys for being here tonight. We want to thank Nicole Ferry for giving us the opportunity to be here. Thank you once for hosting us at the OOVV. And thank you to Old Moon, FrostofDoom, True Faith, and Ghost Painted Sky for playing here with us. We have 2 songs left for you in our 15-minute set. Thank you again. Thank you. We are TERRORforms. Check out our website, TERRORforms.com. We hope to see you guys again soon.
I'm Chris Porter from Porter Productions and Once Somerville. We ask that you please donate to the artists featured in this video. They are so kind to our venue, and Once is very grateful that they are sharing their talents with all of us today. The link to their tip jar is in the comments section of this video. We're also including a link to our own GoFundMe campaign, which we hope you'll also consider donating to as well. Performance helps bring our communities together, and that's really our main purpose at Once. We want everyone to be able to enjoy art, and we particularly want to enjoy all of that art together. So we're making that possible by any means we can. Thank you so much for being a part of this experience, both at home and when you're with us in the ballroom or in the lounge.
Wherever true faith provides. This song's called "Feel." This song's called Borrowed Time. It's the new one off our green LP. Zero song, it's called again.
So you've probably already figured out that venues are going to have a pretty rough time in the next couple of years. What we need is to figure out ways to get through from now until then, because we're not just going to go away. We're going to keep making music and art. We really appreciate anything that you can give to help us to pay the people that are making the videos, streaming the videos, and making sure that you know about the videos, so we can keep supporting local music and art all over the place. Please consider donating to our Venmo or our GoFundMe. We really appreciate it. We miss you like crazy, and we can't wait to see you again, either online or here physically. Take care. You rock. Go to saveourstages.com. Help support Neva. Hashtag SaveOurStages.
Hosted by Nicole. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care.
Hi, everyone. I think I'm here now. I'm Nicole from Dark Spring, Boston, and I want to thank everyone for coming today, and especially thank the bands for all the effort they put in for their amazing sets. It was great fun. And we did get a few audience questions, so I'm going to ask them. The first question I'm going to ask to Ghost Painted Sky, and there's a reason for that. I've seen Ghost Painted Sky in person a number of times, and when they play, they really capture the room. There's really, I mean, you could hear a pin drop. It's a very emotional performance. And so, David and Lisa, here's a question for you. Musicians talk about how they feed off audience reaction. What's it like to produce a virtual set?
It's a little strange. We're trying to sort of capture the live experience and kind of convey the same things we would there, but you know, at the same time, it's something it's a completely different animal. You have nobody to directly interact with, so it's a little bit of both worlds.
I can imagine. It was great to see you guys, and I miss you in real life.
We miss you too, Nicole, so much.
Now I'm going to ask the next one of, let's see. We'll go in alphabetical order, just like we did with the performances. So Tom from Old Moon, here's a question for you. What's it like to watch your performance as others watch it live?
Sorry, did you say what was it like to watch it?
Well, other people are watching it live.
It was funny, I guess, because I like recorded it up in my tiny practice space here at my house, and didn't really watch it too much afterwards. So I was actually kind of seeing some of that for the first time myself too. My mom and my aunt were on the Zoom tonight, so that was great. So yeah, it was just it was fun to just be able to watch that and kind of see fun stuff happening in the chat. So this is actually, like True Faith, this was my first show as Old Moon also. So thank you guys for being here and sharing that.
That's amazing. And Tom, I have another question for you. As I've told you before by messages, I've listened to your EPs a ton. I'm a huge fan of the music you've put out this year. And you've put out, at least, as far as I can see, at least 3 EPs in 2020. Did you write all that music this year, or was this music you had before that you just released, just put up on Bandcamp?
I had written some of that stuff like over the past 2 years, and then this winter and spring and summer, I just had a lot of spare time. I was sort of between careers, and I just got to record a lot of it for the first time. So I only meant to do 1 EP, but it turned into 3. So.
I'm jealous of prolific musicians. Do you have anything else coming up for us?
I'm contributing 1 song to a compilation that's going to be coming out in the winter sometime with some other Boston area bands. And that's all for the near future. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, keep us updated for that compilation. That's great. I'm going to switch over to TERRORforms here. And TERRORforms, I'm going to ask you the same question. You're a very emotional band too. How do you're used to feeding off the audience reaction. What's it like to produce a virtual set?
We've never actually played a show, so we don't know how that feels.
Oh, is that so? We have so many first shows tonight. Well, well, then let me skip to another question we got. So we got a question from Jules from Pilgrims of Yearning, and she was asking about how suddenly it appears like there are a lot of new performers, a lot of new music coming out and new projects. Is there anything in particular that's driving musicians to form new projects? Like how long have you been together as a project?
We've been doing it from early 2019.
Okay.
I think it's just coincidence to the question.
Yeah.
But going back to your previous question, I have played shows before in previous bands, and doing something like this, like there are times like you have to have a particular crowd to actually like motivate you, which isn't always the case when you're playing local shows or you're kind of an unknown band playing other shows like in out of town places. But I actually kind of like doing the virtual show. Like I feel like it's less stressful, like you can kind of like sit back and watch it, which is even more stressful than just doing it, actually watching yourself play, where it's like,
oh, I bet. Oh, sure. It's so stressful to watch yourself play. Now, here's my question. I love your video that came out 2 days ago, and that song Opaque is amazing. The video is beautiful. What I want to know is that chair. Where is that chair? Is it one of your chairs that is just beautiful and was perfect? Because it was such a perfect part of the video, but I was like, where did it come from?
I'm not. So she was wearing these boots and her feet were really hurting. And obviously, like, I don't really like being in videos or anything. So I'm like, oh, I'll go get you a chair. And her parents just happen to have these 2 chairs upstairs. So I brought her chair down. And then there were some shots in the video with like her in the chair. And we're like, somehow this weird chair just works. So like we
worked.
Just kept it. Yeah.
It totally worked. It's eye-catching.
Yeah, we filmed the video in my garage. We had to go and cover the whole thing white and black.
It's incredible. You would never know it was a garage video. And I see a few people in our chat say they haven't yet seen the video. By all means, immediately following this show, go and see that video on YouTube. It's Opaque is the name of the song, and it is incredible. So check it out. We're going to take our next question to True Faith. First of all, True Faith, great set. Everybody's sets were amazing. I couldn't be more happy and love a show more than I like this one. It was just the perfect lineup, if you ask me. But True Faith, you have a video coming out soon, and rumor has it a full-length album as well. What can you tell us about that?
You want to tag team this?
The rumors are true.
Woo.
We can confirm. October 2nd, I think is when we're premiering the video of the next single for the LP, which is one of the songs we played tonight, called Waiting on the Wrong Time. And it features our good friend and Quentin's roommate, Grant, as the starring role of the music video. It was a lot of fun to shoot. We hope everybody likes it. And then in the near future, there's an LP that is coming out on a la carte records. We have some representation in the chat, I believe. You want to say hi? Francisco, there we go. All right. And so they'll be putting out the LP, and it's 6 songs, 2 of which, oh no, I'm sorry, 3 of which we played tonight. So there you go. Look for that soon, I guess.
Incredible. We can't wait. And we know that it's not just us who are fans. Vanya Land's article today mentioned, I know they did a piece on you as well. Now, wait, Travis, are you also in Flesh of Morning?
Yeah, so that's the other project that I do as well. It's actually really kind of funny because the way this project kind of started out was kind of along those lines. And then having Quentin be involved, it kind of shifted a little bit. And then I was able to focus that kind of like more like dark synth energy into Flesh of Morning. And so that's another thing that I'm working on as well. Yeah.
Also excellent. We're fans of that here as well. So we'll talk about another show. It's great. Let me see here. So this was your first show too. I think we have three of our performers' first shows. So that's great. And how was it for you to watch the audience watch your video?
I think it's a lot more like nerve-wracking. I grew up playing in bands like my whole life, and in various positions throughout the band, from drums to guitar, even like doing vocals in a hardcore band way back in the day. And when you're up there, you're just kind of like focused on what you're doing and you're in the moment. But when you're sitting back here, it's just kind of like, oh God, you start to notice every little thing that could have gone better. I don't know if Quentin's experience is similar.
I think likewise. Yeah, everything, I don't know. I think everything you're doing you think it's 30 times cooler than it actually ends up looking when you're thinking in the third person. Yeah, no, especially like having also played live and stuff, and trying to get like the elusive, like cool, like crowd photo or something of doing something on stage, and they all come out and you're like, what in the hell? Like, why do I look like that or something? And then, but no, I mean, it's fun actually. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's certainly unique, and I appreciate actually benefit I hadn't previously considered, the rapid transition between sets without the doing the walk of shame to drag your shit off of the stage. Like, it's actually super nice. It's like I don't have to worry about like the minute of silence after you're like, okay, thanks, we got t-shirts in the back. There was just immediately like somebody introducing the next thing or like plugging the project or something like that, which is actually really nice.
It makes it all look really easy to the audience. They have no idea about lugging gear, waiting for tunings, any of that. You know, we did get another question from the audience, and there's been a lot of great gear here tonight, actually, but someone wants to know about your foot pedals. Anyone there at True Faith want to talk about your pedals?
So I actually, I will part the curtain here. I had one pedal. It's an old Digitech Digi-Delay. That was literally just a bunch of cell phones on the floor.
I wish I actually knew like the whole story. Like, so we're all nerds and in science and everything like that. And we ended up filming the set at this house or this condo of the friend of one of our classmates, Dylan, who was with us earlier. And we showed up to the place, and there's like all these cell phones, and it looks super sketchy because they're just like burner track phones, and they're all like connected to each other. And apparently they were used as like a contact tracing experiment at like Oxford University or something pre-COVID. And so like it's not as sketchy as it actually sounds, but we left it in on accident, and it worked.
It looks great. It looked great. And it's even better to know that it's phones. It's excellent.
It would be weird if there were that many pedals. I don't know what I would do with all of them.
You know, it gets to that point sometimes, though. You see it. Well, you know, we don't have any other questions here, but I'm certainly happy to open it up. If anyone has any other questions, or if the bands want to say anything, again, thank you all for coming tonight, and thanks to everybody for performing, and the performances were amazing. This was such a fun show, and I can't wait to hear what you all do now. I'm actually really, really glad that so many of you had your first show here, because cool. We're happy to have had that.
We just want to say thank you for having us.
So happy to have you here. It was a lovely set, and I can't wait to see you guys again soon, as soon as humanly possible.
Awesome.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Come to our next show on October 15th. We have Sansamber and Hallows and DJ AZ. That'd be great. Bye, everyone. I had to think about the bands all of a sudden. I'm not Sansamber.
Damn, man. You okay?
No, I sipped. I had my Tang and it went down my lungs.